Hey, yo, so welcome back. Talkin Spit After Hours. We're your hosts, TJ Bay, Kenya Cox, Siren Low, Creflo, and Alan Poe, back once again with the latest and greatest. Before we get started, I want to talk about everyone's weekend. Speaking of weekends, yo, Siren, first I want to give a shout out to Belly Rock. You know what I'm saying? He actually put out the first open mic stand-up comedy show. It was a positive turnout.
I heard Byron. Byron, you bombed. Yeah.
I did bomb because I was sick, man. I can't. I didn't remember nothing. I felt like 30 people were punching me all at once. That's probably the worst performance I ever. That's probably the worst stand-up I ever did. But good news is, not this week. Next Friday, doing it again, and I'll be doing the same set again.
All right.
And this time it's gonna be perfected because I got 3 weeks in it of knowing what I'm talking about. And Alan's gonna be there.
So I love Byron, man. You know, Byron's a real nigga, man. So I got there around like maybe 8:45. Saw some young niggas outside, chatted with them for a minute. Niggas like 21, whatever. It's like, oh yeah, my parents are here. I'm like, all right, cool. And then Byron comes in. He sits down next to me. He's like, hey, buy me a drink. I'm like, nigga, what?
Byron.
I need some motivation.
You got no motivation in your pocket, nigga?
I had no motivation in my pocket at that time. I need some motivation. Yeah.
So I bought everyone one drink, whatever. And, we all kicked it, hung out for a minute, but yeah. So that's what I did over the weekend. How about you guys?
It was raining cats, dogs, pimps, and hoes out here. It was ugly. Saturday, Sunday, Monday-ish. I think we caught a break yesterday. It was for real storming. Lights out. It was ugly.
Yeah.
On the inside. Everybody was without, well, not everybody. A lot of people were without electricity. It was terrible. We had a warning though, get ready, go get your flashlight and stock up on the batteries and get your candles right, but I'm hard-headed. I didn't do all that, so.
What up, T?
Let me just say something to y'all, for that storm stuff. See, being in Oregon, they have us prepared for that stuff. And I mean, it happens a lot out here, but like, I seen that little warning thing, because my mom, I was like, oh shit, my mom's, it's gonna hit my mom's and stuff. And then I was thinking about it, I was like, damn. I was like, Seaside got hella hills out there, man, and there ain't gonna be no flooding and shit like that. So I was cool about it. But up here, it snowed for a minute. No high winds or nothing, but it was cool.
So you're in Oregon, you caught snow. I'm in Sacramento. I caught rain. I didn't see hail, but it probably was. And it was super windy, like Wizard of Oz, stupid wind. And you're in, where you at? In Seaside? Both of y'all are in Seaside, right?
Yeah.
It was raining over there, you said?
Still raining. It's still raining. Right now, to this day, it's still raining. It haven't stopped raining.
Okay.
You get them high winds up here, though, too.
We got a couple winds, trees, couple places. We just need a little bit more of a disaster to happen. That's all. We just need a flood and we'll be good.
That's what's up. So before we get started, so let's get this out of the way. Our sports take real fast. So Super Bowl is this weekend. So let's just put our bets in and let us know who you guys feel is going to win.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So T's going for the Chiefs.
Be realistic about the situation. The Niners are winning.
Nigga, shut up, man.
And the reason why I say the Niners are winning, I'm not being a hater. I'm not being a hater type. I'm being serious with you. The Niners have better defense. They have a running game. They have a physical team. And I just don't believe in the Kansas City offense. Like Patrick Mahomes can only be a magician for so long. But like when you're playing a good defense and you're running all over the place, it's hard to pass to wide receivers that can't catch when you're getting pressure on you. That's how the Raiders beat them. And I think that the Niners take the same game plan as the Raiders did when they beat them, and they're going to win again.
I'm going for just a great game. I have two teams which I really don't root for. So I have a lot of friends on both sides. So may the best team win.
Man, what the fuck? Al, pick a team.
Yeah, pick a team, man.
The Chiefs are going to win. So.
All right. So real quick, can you let me take this before we move on. Byron, all that shit you just said, man, you trying to be like it's a astute analysis and shit like that, man.
I'm going by the book.
Nah, you going by you hoping the Niners win because you know the Chiefs is in there. We be whooping y'all.
That's
ass
not
all
true.
the
I
time.
actually hate the Niners more than I hate the Chiefs. Like I hate the Niners.
All right,
Like I really hate the whole organization of 49ers. I kid they're I'm sorry for using that word. So I'm sorry. They're not.
He didn't mean it.
Yeah, make sure you edit that out. Put a blurb on that. But I don't like the Niners, man. I don't like the Niners. I like Patrick Mahomes. I just don't like his receivers. I don't like Travis Kelce. That's why my comment was about him today. I don't like him. I just don't like him as a person. I don't like what he's doing to the black community.
Wait. We gonna get into that in a second. Hold on real quick, man.
Hey, Kenya, so now you see what it's like when we talk sports.
Yes, and that's what I was going to say. This is what you were doing. This is how y'all was cutting up about sports before I got here. Okay, we're not doing that today.
All right. One last thing real quick. Just Byron. You said that the Niners have the best defense. That is a false statement. Because if that's the case, then Baltimore literally went to San Francisco and drugged the Niners like up and down the field, like it was like I don't even know.
They didn't have Debo. They didn't have Debo. They was depressed that day. It was a depressing game. No Debo. Come on, man. You can't do that to him, man. Debo is everything. Debo's the one that comes out with the young boy music. He gets the whole team hyped up. They playing the NBA young boy every time they come out. They hyped up. And then no one can tackle him, man. He's one of the biggest wide receivers you ever see in your life. Nobody can tackle Debo, man.
I'll just say this too. Last thing before we move on. A few years ago, it might have been last year or the year before that. They had Debo on the field when they played the Chiefs, and you know what the outcome was? Drugged. Once again, they got drugged. Because I don't want to hear this mess, but it is what it is. I'm hoping for a good game too. Whoever wins, it's good. Even if the Niners win, good. But like I said, everybody is saying this is our weakest team in a long time. For us to be in the Super Bowl with our weakest team says so much. So moving along now. Y'all want to talk about my man's beard and shit, or excuse me, how?
Yeah. Byron wants to talk about the fake God.
All right, Byron, you're muted.
You know, I always like talking about my daily Black Matters on the podcast. So this is my Black Matter that I'm talking today. I know we can talk about other Black Matters like the Grammys, but I don't give a damn about the Grammys. But
your chest, nigga.
the Black Matter that I'm talking about today is how Travis Kelce, just because he's dating fucking Taylor Swift, and he didn't even have a good season this year. I mean, I could see if he had the season the year before that when he was having like 1,300, 1,400 yards passing. Then, you know, a nigga can get a fade and you can nickname it Travis Kelce, but don't have a terrible season and then you date just because you date Taylor Swift. Now all of a sudden they naming fades after you in New York called the Travis Kelce. This is embarrassing to the black community for us to be named a fade after a white boy. This is very embarrassing.
We didn't do it, did we?
No, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
So we're not embarrassed.
Who did it?
But I'm saying it's very embarrassing to call it the Travis Kelce. Like black people just never existed. Like we just never had the fade before. Now we just gonna skip past all the black people that had fades in their life, all the rappers, all the actors that had fades, and we go straight to Travis Kelce fade. Like he was born in 1964 or something.
First they sold the swag surf.
Man, y'all tripping, man. Come on now. Come on, man.
He responded to I saw it this morning. Did you see the response?
No, what was it?
He basically said, don't put that on me. And it's Black History Month. Don't do that to me. That's what he said. He knew what to do.
Well, they put that on him. In multiple cities, they call it the Travis Kelce. Yes. New York City, you want to fade, you go in there and say, can I get the white people are going in there saying that they want a Travis Kelce and are going there and getting a fade. A fade. White people are going in there saying, give me the Travis Kelce, and they're giving them fades, just like Travis Kelce.
That's white people business, though.
Okay, but are they going into black barbershops asking for this cut?
Absolutely not. We know that they know better. No.
Well, I'm pretty sure a black businessman ain't stupid. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure he put the picture up there. Travis Kelce fade. We do that.
Had the side photo, like.
Yeah, exactly. What you think? Who gives the best fade? Black people. What do you think? White people ain't giving out the fades.
So you know what, Byron? How about looking at the glass half full then?
Oh, what he's bringing?
Hold on. No, hold on. Let me finish my point.
What's full about? What's happening?
Wait, hold on. Let me finish my fucking point. Damn, y'all niggas ain't gonna let me talk after I say something. All right. So what I'm saying is, looking at it half full though. Look at all the business that they're getting now, extra business now. Not just black people are coming into the shop. Now they're getting more business. So now a lot of black owners are getting more business. I mean, granted, yeah, you may call it the Travis Kelce, but if the nigga chooses to put that nigga's silhouette, that nigga profile picture on the wall and people are coming in or paying for it, like, guess what? Nigga, I got my Travis Kelce right on the wall right there, too. Like, nigga,
what's that?
Y'all niggas want to come in here and get that, cut. Nigga, you can call it the Travis Kelce, you can call it the fade, you can call it the whatever, nigga, the woo-wop, nigga, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just come on in and get it. And keep giving me that, at $10, $15, $20 every time, too. See, we can't create problems when there really isn't none. And the man said, like, don't put that on me. It's black, right. Come on, man.
I think it would be something to really talk about if he was promoting it himself. He said, no, absolutely not. That was not my doing. Why did y'all do that to me? So no, we can't blame him. I see what you're saying. It's a fool, but it's not his fault.
Yeah,
I mean, of course, we're not going to blame Travis Kelce. He didn't tell them to do that, but come on now. Like, it's just preposterous that the fade has been out for over 20 plus 30 years, and they ain't naming after no nigga. I come through with it. I had plenty of fades. They ain't naming the Siren Low Creflo. All of a sudden, this white boy start dating Taylor Swift. He get a fucking something named after. I mean, come on, man. It's 2024, man. You know what the hell y'all doing? Y'all know what the hell y'all doing. Y'all playing with black people's minds with this bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Don't play with our minds.
I'm not gonna say weak-minded, but only the people whose minds can be played with like that.
Look, if we recreated history, everybody in the past went boom, right? And it was just like Planet of the Apes when you just searching for shit. You know, when white dude was searching through the monuments and he's finding gorilla statues here, gorilla statues there, right? They go through a gorilla statue and shit. They go through a statue over by the hair company, and they see this white boy on the wall, and it say Travis Kelce cut. What do you think history is gonna be rewritten? Gonna be saying, huh?
Well, first of all, this nigga said
We think
this
you're
said the hair
overreacting.
company, guys.
Huh?
This nigga said the hair company. Like that's been called
Hey.
for over 10 years.
Huh?
This nigga is, oh shit.
Let's dissect what he said, though, nigga. He referenced us to the Planet of the Apes, cuz.
What I'm trying to say is,
No.
you don't understand what I'm saying. They find a picture of Travis Kelce, right? They gonna say Travis Kelce is the founder
Of the
of.
fame.
Oh no, come on, Byron. They ain't gonna go that. It's not gonna go that far, man.
How do you know?
It's
How do
not
you
gonna-
know?
It's not gonna
How do
go
you
that
know?
far because
It
there's
went that
niggas.
far with Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, but there's niggas
We're
like you.
we're 300 years in. We still believe this motherfucker still believe that he discovered America. They still teach this bullshit in school. It could go that far.
It could. Yeah, you're right. It could go that far, but I'm just saying, with niggas like you around, that's not gonna happen.
I died. Remember, I just said I died.
And
No, what he's saying is,
tell the story. I'm dead.
There's niggas like you.
The white man searching through the wood. He's searching through all the plow and stuff and everything going on, and he go by the hair company in New York City. He stumbled upon an old hair company, bent down, and they still had the picture of Travis Kelce fade. They're gonna make him the founder.
I think he's speaking on, like when he says Planet of the Apes, if like the world started over.
Yeah, I was just fucking around.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like if the world started over, somehow they would stumble upon his profile photo, like, oh, this is the first fade. And then, he's the king of the fade.
He's the king of the fades.
Well, anyway, all right, man. So, Byron, sum it up, man. You're pissed off because of the fade.
I'm highly pissed.
All right. So, everybody, please put an asterisk next to the Travis Kelce when you go into the hair shop. You can say Travis Kelce and then say parentheses fade, just to, appease Byron for us. Now.
All right.
Byron, you feel you got that off your chest, man?
Yeah, I got that off my chest. I'm cool. We go to the next topic.
So we're gonna move on to the next topic, though, man. And shout out to Travis Kelce, though, man. I still rock with you, man. Anyway, Al, give us our next topic, please.
Yeah, so it's funny that we started with this. So speaking of fades, the Grammys should catch a fade, only because so Killer Mike won 3 Grammys, all the major rap categories, and yet they didn't show any of his acceptance speeches. So my question is, if hip hop is so influential throughout the whole world, everyone's jacking the shit, how come we're not getting our shine when it comes down to the Grammys?
The Grammys ain't for, black people.
But it's black people saying that, but they're attending it. Jay-Z got up there and said whatever. I don't watch TV. I only saw what I saw on Instagram. Jay-Z Mike was there. Black people are saying it's not for us. Why y'all still going?
Right.
Why y'all still watching?
Well, because if you look at Jay-Z and Beyonce, they have to show up. They're staples in like the committee, right? So it's like
we used to watch the awards
like
when we were kids. Okay. There were people were accepting. I'm here to accept it on Whitney Houston's behalf. You don't got to go to that. Send your representative. You don't have to go if you don't want to support it. Black people, right?
Jay-Z said, nigga, he stayed at home 3 or 4 times, during certain instances and stuff like that.
But he still watched it.
Well, true. The thing is, it's like this: as a music person or whatever, the Grammys is one of the staples. It's like winning the NBA championship, supposedly,
right.
or a Super Bowl. So that's why those artists and stuff like that, and and the rap artists, they want to be relevant as a Grammy because we don't really have, or I'm not a rapper, but the rap artists don't really have award shows that are just dedicated to them anymore. It's just basically you got the Grammys, you got the music
They
awards.
got BT. They got the hip hop awards.
Yeah, for BT, but that's like that's like backyard boogie barbecue shit.
Yeah,
Okay, here y'all go, downplaying black people. I never thought
BT's downplaying black people. What are you talking about?
They don't pay. They don't put no money into that.
The fuck you talking about? You got Sexy Red. You just gave Beer shaking her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, be a mom.
Not just be a mom, man. Just be a good role model. Like
a decent human being. Okay.
If you have millions of followers and you're saying that black people need to do.
So you blame the hip hop awards for that?
No, what I'm saying is
okay.
Have the
somebody make her popular. Somebody listening to her music, and you just can't blame the hip hop awards. Somebody's buying that album and listening to it. Somebody's streaming. All the hip hop awards is doing is rewarding people that's been streamed. Somebody's streaming it.
You're missing the point too, though. Like somebody is streaming. It's all like it ain't just it's little black kids, little like you said, the little ski song. Like you hear children singing that, and you know what I'm saying, don't know what the fuck it means, but you hear kids singing it, and so like that's the thing though, is look at the difference between what our people are pushing and then what other people are pushing. They may be pushing like, oh, breaking up with your boyfriends, like you say, Taylor Swift, or rocking until we die or some shit like Led Zeppelin or some shit like that, nigga. But what are our people pushing? Being hoes, going out and getting money in any way you can.
Shoot niggas,
shooting niggas, buying, spending all your money on jewelry, Byron, and cars.
Yeah, but you say all that, but who won this? Who won the Grammy? It was none. That guy didn't talk about none of that and won the Grammy. No. So
there you go. That's my point.
But my thing was, why wasn't it televised? So especially, let's say if okay, this is a great argument.
Can I ask a general question? Oh, go ahead, Alan. Go ahead.
You guys are having a great back and forth. So, because Killer Mike wasn't speaking, that ignorance, right? That's why they didn't show any of his acceptance speeches. They only want to show us
like he had some sense. Is that what you're saying?
Right. They only want to show us in a certain light. So let's say if Sexy Red would have won, or let's say if Ice Spice would have won, right? I guarantee they would have shown that. And then that's our representation of black people.
And they would have had him performing. But the thing is with Killer Mike too is look at his name. It says it in his name. But the thing is he didn't do his songs. I didn't even know he had songs out, to be honest. And I'm
okay. So that's where
like,
I'm getting at. Who actually listened to the Killer Mike album on this podium?
I don't even know who he is. I'm so
exactly. We got one point.
And that's your fault because all y'all listen to Bay music and not expand.
I heard Killer
music.
Mike a long time ago. I was never a fan of Killer Mike.
Yeah, I heard him a while ago.
I'm guilty of that for sure.
My only thing is when people say, who's Killer Mike? It's like, what do you mean? He's been out for 20 years. How do you not hear about Killer Mike when he was involved with Outkast?
Because he wasn't there that
Hold on.
We're so California. That's why we don't know.
Hold on.
That's why I don't know.
Let me shed the light on this for y'all two right here. The reason why Al said that too is because his favorite group is Outkast.
Not only that though, but you got to think that Outkast, they won Best Album in the Grammys years back.
Okay.
Right? So everyone knows who Outkast is, right? Everyone on this panel knows who Outkast is, right? So I'm sure
they had to start making them yeehaw songs and shit. That's how they won that shit. Hey, y'all dancing around in wigs and shit, making some bullshit. That's how they won it. They ain't making off no song speaking no positive message. They were acting like slaves and shit, jumping around in skirts, talking about, hey, yeah. That's how they won the shit.
They were black karate instructors.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know Killer
This
Mike.
nigga done lost his
I've heard
mind.
his name before. I don't know his music. I just don't. Shout out to him for winning, but I don't know his music at all. None.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why they didn't televise it. They didn't televise it because nobody knows this nigga. Why the hell they gonna televise a rapper that nobody knows? You know what I mean? Yeah, he came out with a good album, but who the fuck are the judges? Who are they to say that he's a winner over Drake, winner over Metro Boomin? Like these people I mean, their album's so up. Winner over Travis Scott. Travis Scott sold thousands. Everybody knows his song. All the kids know his song. All the kids know Drake's song. All the kids know. All the kids know all these other albums. They're on the ballot. Nobody knows a Killer Mike song, and he won 3 Grammys.
It's up to the membership, right? The Grammy membership. That's who picks the winners, right?
Past winners vote on the categories. So
I just barely learned it. I'm trying to school you guys. I'm trying to understand, but that's what it is, right? Because Isaac Hayes is explaining it. He said he reached out to Killer Mike November 15th, 2023, and he told him, you need to get out there and make these people familiar with your music. So this is November 15th, and here we are in February, and he already won. So it's like a campaignish thing, like put your music out there to the people that are voting, the membership people. That's what I got from it. That's what he was saying?
Yeah, so
I don't know.
Past winners, they're automatically on the actual board for voting on every category.
Okay.
So past winners, that's who votes. It's not like a random group of people who vote.
Okay.
Which means they know music because they've won before, right? Not only that, though, but
who's the past winners?
Any Grammy winner who's won in the past.
Okay, name the rappers.
What do you mean? Outkast, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre. Like, it's not just rap. No.
Wait.
It's not just rappers. It's whoever's won a Grammy. They all vote.
Yeah.
The membership.
Right.
Okay. So that membership sucks because they keep picking albums that nobody's listening to, and that's why the Grammy's a piece of junk. I don't waste my time. You pick an album that nobody even had a time to even listen to. Alan had time to listen to it, but how many people? Wait. 1 out of 10 people in the room, one person listening to this album, man. That's all I'm saying. And this is supposed to be the best album of the year. Is baloney.
Go ahead,
Byron. T. Okay.
I got something for Byron, so please.
Oh, no, hold on. All right. Okay. So just a few minutes ago, we was just talking about how mad we was about, or excuse me, not we. Byron, you were conversing about how mad you was about how the fade went to the Travis Kelce. And we're sitting here and we're talking about how nobody heard of Killer Mike's album, and so it seems like we're bashing Killer Mike, who was a black man that won a Grammy, when we probably should be.
Who else you can vote for rapper? Who else you can vote for as a rapper? That's white. They ain't no more white savior.
I'm just saying, man, the energy just changed up, like literally, like from here to here, like that. Like, you know, like, okay, nobody listened to Killer Mike, man, but shout out to Killer Mike for winning the Grammy.
I already said shout out to him. I just don't know his music. But Byron, I think you're missing a point, the small point that I was trying to make, because I barely learned this. Like I said, there's a membership. And Isaac Hayes told Killer Mike, you need to get out there and do your campaigning and get them familiar with your music. Apparently, he was out there doing what he needed to do if he won. From November till now, he was hitting that shit hard.
And not only that, Mozzie was on the album, and you're a big Mozzie fan, so I'm sure. Like, I'm so surprised that you never heard a song with Killer Mike and Mozzie.
I don't give a damn about a song like Killer Mike and Mozzie.
No,
I don't give a damn about a song with Killer Mike and Mozzie together. They're talking some positive fake shit. I don't want to hear about no positivity. I like all my songs is just filled with pure negativity. That's what I'm saying. That's what Sales Sturgis was, negative music. And now they want to act like they want to get to the Grammys and act like life is great and they have this positive rapper that cares about black people to win, like we still have a chance in the world to become together, like Killer Mike says. Get the fuck out of here, man. Man, put that ski on, man. Put that shit on, man. Put that shit on talking about them diamonds. Put that shit on when he talking about getting that money, selling that work. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear about black
right.
people. We need to come
Hold
together
on.
and hold
And
hands
that's
Hold
what.
on. Hold
and
on.
hug.
Look, T,
That's
go ahead.
bullshit.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, T.
I do not share that nigga's views at all. At all, not even close. Yeah, so Byron, you and all them other niggas is by yourselves in that, cause nah, nigga, I didn't listen to Killer Mike, but if it's talking about positive shit and some shit like that, that's what I want to hear. I'm tired of hearing about killing and drilling and pilling and shit like that, nigga. Like,
Yeah, right. You still got see. You just told me the other day you was bumping SIBO.
yeah,
Stop it.
that's it, nigga. So
He's
what,
still talking
nigga?
about killing and drilling, gang banging in
I'm bumping shit.
1997. He's still
I'm
talking about
bumping
gang
shit
banging.
from 92, 93.
Yeah, that's an old album, man.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
It's still the same message. He's still
it's-
talking about shooting people and selling dope. What's that? Oh, just because it's an old message, like he died or something, he just sending through a communicator or something. It's an old message. This nigga's still alive.
I don't care, nigga.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about eating booty and doing all this other weird shit.
I just think
That Byron want to hear.
if you
I
want
ain't
to
saying
be,
nothing about eating no booty, Titan, man. Get out
That's
of
what
here.
you want to hear. Sexy Red, nigga. That's what she. You know what she's about, nigga.
yeah, but it's like at a certain point you have to grow up in life, man. Like, so if Killer Mike's making, if he's making music that people our age can relate to, you know, the struggles of having a family and trying to start your own business. Like, one thing I give him props for, this album, he put his own money up to make this album himself. There was no backing, no industry. So he did it by himself and swept all categories. So for that, he gets my applause.
Mine too.
Swept.
But I want to say this because we're forgetting a point that happened too, and this happened during the Grammys. Now the Grammys always got some kind of wait, when did Will what was that? Where Will slapped Chris
Was
Rock?
that Oscar?
Oscars.
Oh yeah, because the
Oscars
movie.
is acting, Grammys is music. Just remember that.
So these what we're missing or not missing is these shows now always got some kind of weird or not. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's just some
It's
kind
like an
of
incident
gimmick.
that always happens, or
Yeah,
something like that.
something that's going on with it. Like Killer Mike got he got taken out the show, like put in handcuffs and taken all out the show for a misdemeanor. Now, and granted, I know, like, you know, misdemeanor is still a crime and stuff like that, but what do we even know what happened? He said somebody allegedly got beat up by a security. He allegedly beat up a security officer.
Nah, they showed the footage. He got in security dude's face. I think he gave him a little push or something like that. So it's whatever, you know.
A little push.
It was a
Yeah, gave him a little.
Did
Yeah,
he
gave
hit
him a
him?
little. Gave him a little. Get off me! Like dude was in his face. He kind of like pushing him away a little bit. So,
like,
you know, I mean,
So he got,
nigga, like, I'm a Grammy Award winner. Get out my face.
yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? All right. Before we change up, we gotta talk about the softness in the society. You know about that real quick.
What?
This nigga pushed him. He pushed him, right? You say he pushed him in the footage, right?
He pushed him. Get away from me. Yeah, you know, he's trying to
So
tell him
he-
something, but yeah, you know, got in his face, yelled at him, pushed him. You know.
And then he got cuffed and then taken out of the Grammys because for pushing the nigga.
Yeah, they ain't want. Yeah, they had to get him out of here. I mean, he shouldn't have been there in the first place. He shouldn't have been there. They don't even know how he got there. They were surprised. Really, I think this is my theory.
Everyone's surprised he won.
They said, nah, they seen a nigga, a dark ass, ugly nigga walking up. They don't even know how the fuck he even got here. So they probably asked a question like, "Did you get invited here, sir? Sir, come, sir, slow down. Did you get invited? We don't know who you are because nobody in the world knows who the fuck he is.
Why are you so anti
That's an
Killer
ignorant
Mike?
ass. That's an ignorant ass statement. No one in the world knows who he is.
Why do you hate him so bad?
Nobody in the world knows who the fuck Killer Mike is.
I
He
put
has
that
10
on
kids.
you guys.
They don't
I
know
put
who
that
the
on you
fuck
guys.
Killer Mike. This nigga 48 years old, cuz how you win 3 Grammys and nobody knows it. Nobody has played a Killer Mike song.
Have you not been
Yeah.
listening to what I told
And
you?
nobody played Killer Mike song in over
It's-
15 years. 15 years, cuz I've never
Bro.
heard a Killer Mike song. Then all of a sudden he comes out with this magical album and it becomes a Grammy. Come on, man.
Did you
He
hear it?
campaigned for himself, like Isaac Hayes told him to. That's what happened. Push your
and
shit is what he did.
Nigga, that's Shaft. Nigga.
Meanwhile, Drake is
Wait.
breaking records in sales. Everybody playing his song. Everybody played his album. Everybody knows the song, and this nigga don't win.
And we sat on this
Campaign to
podcast.
the wrong people. Then you got to campaign to the membership. That's what it's
now,
about.
yeah,
And then we sat on this,
see,
and we sat on this exact podcast, Byron. We were all saying that that album was trash, right?
What, the Her Loss album?
Yeah.
the one,
No. The one
no,
after.
no.
It was the one after.
All dog,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah,
no,
all
the
dog.
dogs.
That all dog go to heaven. I was trapped, but Her Loss was pretty cool. I like Her Loss.
But
Her Loss
I'm
was a pretty
sure
tight album.
I'm sure All for the Dogs sold just as much.
No, All for Dogs was trash. Nobody they didn't even get a ballot. That album was trash. He knew it was trash too. Ain't nobody
Whose
listening to
albums
that
are
album.
those that you guys are naming off? Whose music is that?
Drake.
So, real quick,
Rich
before
Baby
we move on,
Baby Daddy, that's the best song on the album.
before we move on, real quick, Al, it was your topic. Give us your ending thoughts on it.
Basically, I just feel that a lot of I think basically if you're going to have one of the major music genres in the whole world, at least show one of the acceptance speeches on television. That's it. Because if you look at McDonald's commercials, you look at tennis shoe commercials, it's always hip hop music. Always see like some Asian kid or some white lady breakdancing and popping and shit, right? But yet you don't
we only good for a Big Mac and a hamburger. That's what it's trying to tell you, nigga. We're not good for no damn Grammy. We're good for a Big Mac and a hamburger, 79 cents. That's what we're good for. Bust a freestyle, nigga, and eat this burger, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right, Al. Shout out to Killer Mike for winning those 3 Grammys.
And not only that though. I mean, he was
No.
Well,
time. We're at our time.
Real fast. I just want to, also give props to Stretch because Stretch was a manager of his at one point. So.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he was a manager. He stopped managing because he wasn't making no money. Then all of a sudden,
All right.
somehow, some way,
You don't even know that. You made that up in your bald head, Byron.
Al. We have to move on to the next topic.
Okay. Kenya. So speaking of record sales, there's another sale that's going on that no one's really aware of. Can you please inform us?
What sale is it? Which one?
Oh, cookies.
It's from February of 2018, but I believe that it's still relevant. A Girl Scout, I think she was, I don't want to say her age because I didn't say the wrong age. She sat outside a dispensary in San Diego with her Girl Scout cookies and sold over 300 boxes in 6 hours. If that's not hustling, then what is? 300 boxes in one day by one Girl Scout? You got to be strategic and meet your people where they are. Catch all the potheads on their way in and out of the dispensary. They got the munchies. She got the cookies. Not cookies, weed. She's selling Girl Scout cookies. That's what she was selling.
Nah, it's funny because it kind of coincides with each other, because
exactly.
But real quick, I got a quick question for you. Now, whose idea was it? Was it the parents or was it the little girl's idea?
Because I don't know. It didn't say. I don't remember because I remember reading the story when it first happened. It came back to me today. I don't know whose idea it was, but it did say that the Girl Scouts did not mind. They weren't against it. They didn't even care that she was doing it. They knew about it and it was fine. The dispensary had her sitting right up there out front with her little table and chair, I suppose. Over 300 boxes? That's a lot.
Hustler's mentality.
Well, nah, man. I'm just gonna say this, man. If that little girl came up with that idea all by herself, man, whew, man, she need to be running for president in about 2040.
Yeah.
She didn't get none of that money either. All that shit went to fake ass charity or something like that. They pocketed all that shit.
You sound like a hater.
Gave her ass a $2 award. Thank you very much, Kelly.
She got a little pin to put on her coat, and that's it.
We'll give you a free candy bar.
Hey, that's why if y'all ever seen the Boondocks episode where Riley took over the candy bar business, and he flipped it. That's what y'all little boys and girls out there in the world. That's what y'all should do. Cause forget giving that money to a charity.
That's hustling. We can't
take that money. Take that money, go flip that. Go get your own boxes of cookies. You know what I'm saying? Go buy your own boxes of cookies and go out there and sell your own cookies and get your own dough.
That's what niggas
would. I never met nobody that was a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout. That shit's a fake organization.
It's not fake.
Ain't no nigga that a Boy Scout. In the history of life, you never met no nigga that signed up to be a Boy Scout. Have you met a nigga that was a Boy Scout?
My siblings were Girl Scouts. You sound like a hater again and again. Why are you so anti-Girl Scouts? What were you doing?
Yeah, my brother was a Boy Scout.
What were you doing? You were in the Boy Scouts? What were you doing?
No, they said I was too much of a nigga to be a Boy Scout. They didn't even look at me in recruitment of being one. No matter how many.
What were you doing as a Boy Scout?
No, you was a Boy Scout. Except for they called you a lookout.
See? That's what you were doing.
Man.
Some Black Girl Scouts, they have Girl Scouts, Brownies, Daisies, all that. It's different age levels. You know that?
They said I didn't go to church enough to be a Boy Scout, so I was like,
well, those two things don't even go together, so you make that up in your head.
All right, so Kenya,
don't be trying to downplay the Girl Scouts.
Sum up your talk.
Unless you're selling over 300 boxes in 6 hours, you don't get to talk about the Girl Scouts.
Okay, nice.
Units, nigga.
Right, she was pushing boxes in front of the dispensary. Get that girl some credit and stop hating on her.
Yeah, she had to be from Apple Valley or some shit like that. I say ain't no nigga gonna be able to stand in front of no dispensary. No dispensaries, nigga gonna get trespassed. No matter how old a nigga is, going to jail in front of a dispensary trying to sell anything. So this is Christina from Apple Valley that got lucky that day to sell her cookies in front of a dispensary.
Okay.
So
wait, hold on. Wait. Go ahead, Al, my bad.
Oh no. I kind of wanted Kenya to sum it up because what I have next is kind of coincides with everything that's going on. So
I just think she's a hustler of the month for that, because Girl Scouts are not doing that. We don't know who thought of it because the article didn't say, but it's just brilliant because she sat out there. I see those girls sitting outside of Safeway all the time, and they are not selling 300 boxes in 6 hours. They sit out there in all types of weather, and I know they're just not doing that. I see them in front of Walmart. I see them inside of Walmart. They're not selling that. So it was genius. Shout out to her and her dad for being a hustler, sitting outside of the dispensary. You got to meet people where they are with your product.
Them expensive ass candy bars, $8 for a candy bar. Get the fuck out of my face.
They're cookies, not candy bars.
Ow.
All right, so I want to kind of go back on the Grammys real quick. So no one saw the Grammys, correct?
No.
Is this the topic too?
Yeah. So no one saw it. So I'm surprised, Chi, that you didn't see it because your Hollywood crush was a presenter.
How you missed that?
You know, the genie in the bottle.
Look at his face. He has no idea what's going on. Why are you looking surprised and shocked like that?
So Christina Aguilera, right? So she was big at one point, as far as size, right? As far as weight. So she presented an award, and now she's thin. So I just want to give a quick shout out for all y'all taking Ozempic. That is a medicine for diabetes, not for losing weight. So when shit comes back to hit y'all niggas 10 years later and y'all fucked up, there you go. That's all I want to say.
Oh, that was a PSA. Oh, got you.
Yeah.
All right.
You were looking so confused, like, where is he going with this?
No,
I
because T used to love Christina Aguilera.
No, the way he was looking when you said crush, he was just like, what?
I was just thinking like, okay, all right.
Ozempic.
And she looked great, by the way. But I'm just saying, all y'all over here
What did
taking.
she have on? Something fitted?
Yeah, but everyone's head starts looking big and shit. Big ass water heads on stage. Like, man, y'all better stop that shit.
That's when you get that gastric bypass surgery.
Yeah, look like Star Jones. Look like Star Jones. Crazy.
You gotta work on your neck too, because everything come out your body, but it don't stay up in your head and your neck. So when you get that gastric bypass surgery, do them neck exercises too.
They didn't follow their post-surgery instructions, maybe.
I don't think it's in there because nobody. After everybody get that shit done, they look like big ass head with the same neck, and then their body just be little.
Yeah, give us Snoop Dogg, because there was a video on Instagram where this nigga's doing he's doing shoulder shrugs, and niggas called it the I don't knows.
All right, okay.
So Kenya's next. So speaking of sales, once again,
sales
on the low.
So this is what happened. Mr. Fab's birthday was in January. Okay. He did a week-long celebration like he normally does. An entire 6 days, I think it was 7 full days of celebrating. During that week, he was doing verses for $500. In 10 days, he sold 100 verses. At first, I was thinking, why is he selling them for so low? But you got to think of the hustler side of it. $500 verses? Everybody can't do that. We know he could write hits because he got a bunch of plaques and awards and stuff. It was genius the way he did it. In 10 days, he did 100. All you have to do is cash out him the $500 and he get the verse back to you.
It sounds like a scam to me, but
How is it a scam? How does that sound like a scam?
Fab, you better pay your taxes on that shit.
Yeah, you pay $500 for Mr. Fab verse. You better hope that he wrote it. First thing of all, second thing of all.
Why would you even say that? You know he's a ghostwriter, so why would you even get at him with it? Next.
I do.
He's a ghostwriter for some of your favorites. So next, what else you gonna say?
That doesn't mean that he wrote the verses because he knows how to write.
He's charging people $500 for a verse somebody else wrote. You can't possibly think that.
Shit, finesse two times. Charge a nigga. What he charge a nigga $50,000 for the same verse for 3 different niggas? Charge $50,000 each. What do you mean? And told me
talking about him specifically, $500 verses. In 10 days, he did 100.
Byron, you can't be so worried about the black community and then put them down all the damn time.
Right.
What is going on, man?
I don't know, just because a lot of niggas be scamming, man. I don't like niggas no more, man. I really don't.
This is day 7 of our month. You're not just about to get on here and go against everybody that we're bringing up, especially Mr. Fab. Absolutely not. Else.
I got airtime. I don't like niggas, man. Niggas have been doing some scam shit, man, and I can't give them congratulations.
It's not a scam. How can you not relate? You said you was managing rap artists, weren't you? How can you not relate to that? That's hustling 101. How can you not relate to that?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like a nigga give you if a nigga sold 100 verses in 10 days.
Yes,
he had to be repeating some 16s on at least like 50 times repeating the same 16 because he had to. He didn't write no 100 new 16 verses. You know how many verses that is to write in 10 days? Because every time he got the money, he just got to write 16.
Byron, my nigga. Byron.
16 real quick. Then you get to the next one. Okay, I got another 500.
Byron.
That's another 16. Okay. Because that's a lot of thinking, man.
No, I got it. I pulled it up on Instagram. Instagram. Let me read it. I'm gonna read you Fab's post that he did since you so anti him, Byron. 100 verses in 10 days. No robbing, no scamming, no stealing, no hurting, lying, or cheating. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. No showing off, just showing y'all. Put the work in. It's money and it's independent game. Get you a Mr. Fab verse for $500 right now. What you got to say about that? What do you have negative to say about that?
Well, I had to hear all 100 verses and see if they were all different from the other verses in 10 days. That's all I have to say. I want to see for myself. I want to hear the verses. I don't trust a nigga until I hear the verses to see that he wrote 100 different 16s for 100 different niggas in 10 days for $500.
But what does that matter?
See that. Either that or he's lying.
Man, hold on, man.
And he posted a screenshot, $50,100.
Hold on real quick. Let me, because I think we're missing the point here.
Yeah.
Okay. The point is not about how many verses the nigga wrote. The point, and I'm guessing the point is the nigga came up with an idea and made money off it.
Quick.
Right? Is that what I'm? Am I missing something, or is that what? Nope. Is that the whole point of it? Okay.
No, you're spot on. You're spot on.
So, okay, like it doesn't matter if the nigga wrote. If he wrote 100 verses in the same, in the same verse, and 100 people bought the same verse, who's the stupid ones?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think a lot of people got the same verse. So I can't get.
Like, it's a come up, and that's what he did. He came up, like, shout out to him for coming up on, coming up with the idea that's innovative, and for coming up with a innovative idea for him to make 50 G's, you know what I'm saying, without, basically breaking a sweat. Like,
everybody's not breaking their price down like that either. So shout out to him for doing that. At first, like I said, I was thinking, why is he doing that? He's not hurting for money.
The thing is, too, it's like you're missing, like, there's thousands of niggas that'll pay $500 for a hook. Hook to get a 16 verse. And you get it for 500. Like, niggas, there's thousands of people that's jumping on that. And, like I said, if I can come up with something like that and 100 niggas gonna jump on it for $500 each, guess what? Shout out to me. And shout out to Fabby for doing that shit, because that's hard.
And then Byron has the nerve to question if he's having the same verse over and over when you just told us
the audacity.
Next Friday, you're gonna do the exact same set.
Absolutely. That's a fucking loser. They gonna catch the same fucking set. At least I'm not lying about it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I got some new shit for y'all. Nah. Y'all gonna hear the same.
You're not gonna say Fab was lying either, because he didn't say that. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say that he did not write the same thing over and over, because he is a songwriter, and he was writing the same thing over and over. But we gonna get back.
That's just like me saying I'm gonna have four new sets. I'm gonna have 4 new sets every week, lying to people like. And like, come on, man, that shit is hard to do, man. To write 4 new sets every week, it's hard to do.
And writing raps isn't hard.
Writing raps is hard to do, bro. Like, for people's satisfaction, if I'm paying $500, I'm not gonna take no hip to my loo type of shit, and then you gonna send me this verse because I'm Mr. Fab. Nah, you gonna really rap on this shit for $500. So to think of 16 verses of elite 16 bars 100 times in 10 days, that's some Mr. Incredible type of shit, because like that's some shit that Jay-Z don't even do, because Jay-Z's the greatest to me.
But then you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. If you're spending $500 just to have him breathe on the mic or say one of his catchphrases, that's money well spent, right? Because now you can put, this is Al Slow nigga featuring Mr. And people are gonna listen to it. So it's money well spent.
It had to be 60. It had to be 100 Mexicans that bought this verse.
No, hell.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no niggas. Niggas ain't gonna pay for no Mr. Fab verse. Ain't no nigga paying for no Mr. Fab verse, man.
Let me say it again. This is Black History Month. How you bring a Mexican into this?
It don't matter who paying for it. somebody paid $500 for it.
You always
100
can dupe
people.
a Mexican in the rap game. That's what they use Mexican. They always dupe
It don't.
Mexicans in the rap game.
It
They
don't
all
matter.
the Third World
No.
niggas. They duping Mexicans. Oh, Mac today? You want Mac today? Yeah, lying, putting old Mac Dre verses on shit, getting them.
No. How you gonna discredit him is my thing over and over, and you're dead serious. Only Mexicans bought them? Yeah, right.
Byron hates the Bay.
That's a
'Cause,
hustle
like
for these
Byron
kids.
has issues with the Bay. I think
Yep.
I think that's what it really is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't be a hater.
Ain't
You're
right
at
from
a
the Bay.
right now, bro. You need to bring it down to like a 26 for real. Byron.
I just don't think Mr. Fab's that good enough for.
Why? That man got plaques.
I don't think he's that good. I just don't think he's a good rapper. I don't really like. I only like maybe one song. I'm only in town for the night,
Go
and then I
live.
like
Go
the
live.
first song he came with.
Hey,
No.
Like
No.
that song was cool.
No.
It was cool 10 years ago. But other than that, like Mr.
he's
Fab, he's
entitled to his
pushing like
opinion.
30. He's like around my age, cuz 40, 41. 100 black people looking for a 40-year-old nigga's verse for 500. Okay, because you can believe what you want to believe, but I believe he just got some Mexican and some white dudes, you feel me, through a couple of verses, yada I mean, and then shit, and they was happy as hell. You know, ain't no niggas gonna be niggas. You gotta write elite verse for niggas. You put any dollar down. I'm just saying, as a music manager, you put any dollar down. A nigga puts any dollar down for a verse. He gonna want that motherfucking verse to be elite. He gonna send it back, keep resending it back, all that. I'm trying to tell you, man. Niggas are picky.
You're trying to tell us, and I'm not trying to hear it because I think you're being a hater.
Okay, top hater.
No, dick riding fat. It's not even that. The fact of the matter is, this man did it in 10 days legally, no scamming. 10 days.
Congratulations to his scam. It worked.
No, that's not what I said.
All right. So,
All right, T. All right, so Mr. Fab, congratulations. Speaking of rappers, and you know, when it comes to music, it's about streaming, right, T?
well, Byron kind of just segued me perfectly into this. Thank you, Byron. So a few a few days ago, or not even a few days ago, I think it was either yesterday or the day before. We had 21 Savage come on. What was it on Kai Sinet's?
Or Aiden Ross and shit.
I don't know, not just Aiden Ross. He went on Kai Sinet's
live stream. Is that what it's called?
Live stream. He went on this live stream and played him in NBA 2K, and Kai Cenat didn't even know how to play, and they bet 250 G's on it. So he, of course, 21 Savage won. All right. So next, he goes to Aiden Ross's house and plays Aiden Ross in 2K. Oh, hold on. Right. Play Aiden Ross in 2K, and then Aiden Ross beat him twice and was up on him 400K. And then, so 21 Savage wanted to play cards with him and bet him double or nothing. And then
got him.
All that shit, right. And so, also, another thing that happened now, Playboy Cardi. I don't know if you guys seen this one. He went on Aiden Ross's he went on Aiden Ross's stream and had him turn out all the lights.
Now you want to talk about niggas I don't know about? Yeah. How this nigga get $2 million to someone's live stream and then bounce? Playboy Cardi is not
and a Lamborghini and a Lamborghini.
Hold on. Okay, so and then well, I guess you guys seen it. So Playboy Cardi was literally had him turn the lights off. We couldn't see him. He barely answered his question. He stayed there for like 10 minutes and then left.
Got him.
So my thing and my question, what I was just wanting to say is because is this giving us a bad look? Because Byron was just talking about scamming, and then like 21 Savage, like, aren't you like? Because I'm just see what I'm thinking now is just like. Everybody a lot of people say that these rappers don't got no money. Don't have no money. And then right in front of us, blatantly right in front of us, we see these niggas scam these dudes out of money and stuff like that. So like why are we getting fooled now by these rappers still anymore? Because like 21
Their
Savage,
money's running dry, man. You only can be fake for so long before your money runs dry. Like I said, the streams, you don't get paid that much on streams like you think you do. You might see a person with 50 million streams on the song. He only got paid $20,000 for that.
yeah,
But
like
he going around acting like he got
Yeah.
hella money and stuff. You know what I mean? They don't be having money. That's why they scamming with these fake verses. They scamming with these fake dice. Man, they did Aiden Ross so bad. They doubled back on him, and he got scammed by 2 Atlanta rappers in 1 week. 1 week. And Playboy Cardi did him so bad. He prepaid Playboy Cardi $1 million. Playboy Cardi showed up 7 hours late. No, he didn't show up 7 hours late. Showed up with a mask on, looking like looking like one of them people in them pornos and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be slapping people with whoops. He came in there, didn't say nothing for 10 minutes. And got
took that money and dipped, Cash.
took the Lambo, got out of there. Then 21 Savage tried to call back and double up on him. Hey, man, you gave him $2 million. What's up with my money, man? Oh, I got you, bro. I got you.
And then Playboy Cardi called him back after and was like, what's up with the rest? Where's that other million at? It was like, oh, man. We look bad. Okay.
You're not getting it.
I don't know about looking bad.
But then again, you have to think Aiden Ross is one of the biggest streamers in all of the world. So that money to him is probably light change, right? But I think it's just like T saying, it's kind of the perception. It's the perception of, okay, are we here just to scam and get over on people, or are we here to say something? Or, you know what I mean? Like, so when you have streamers that big, you have a platform where you can do anything, right? So look at Offset for the Migos. He was on Kai Cenat's stream, right, for like 24 hours.
Yes, recently.
But he was so impressionable. Look at how everyone looks at him now, right?
Right. See, the integrity, nigga, that's what I'm trying to tell. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Kai Cenat doesn't have that much money as Aiden Ross. So you can't really scam Kai Cenat because he's not balling. Kai Cenat has maybe got like $1 million or something like that. You feel me? He just got a new deal, but he just now getting a little bit of money. Aiden Ross got dumb bread. He's Jewish. He got retarded money. So it's easier to scam him. Go in there and they played him like a white boy. Came in there with them little janky Atlanta cards, got him for the money. And then Playboy Cardi comes with a scam too. $2 million on a Ferrari just for an interview. And you gonna come 7 hours late and leave in 10 minutes.
That's funny. So none of y'all niggas know who Killer Mike is, but you guys know Playboy Cardi, and he only had one song that really popped off.
What are you talking about? Playboy Cardi is a superstar. Playboy Cardi is one of the biggest rappers in the industry.
Right now,
all his shows are completely sold out.
Playboy
Cardi superstar to who?
Have you heard any of his music?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Millie Rock?
He has a cult following, though.
He has a cult following, bro. It's ridiculous.
Like
he had, like, look, Playboy Cardi, like, his shows are completely like, people are dying to see him perform.
People are worshiping him. While they're in his concerts. It's crazy.
I don't know him. I heard of the name, but I don't know any of his songs at all.
I don't listen to Playboy Cardi really, but I know who he is because of his cult following. I know who Killer Mike is. I was just saying I didn't know that nigga dropped some music. That's all I'm saying.
A new album.
As far as the streaming is concerned, I only know Kai because my daughter used to get off the phone with me. All right, Mom, I'm probably back and watch Kai. What do you mean? Who is Kai? And then I had to really look him up. Like, she was part of that tuned into him following, I guess. So what exactly
he's falling off?
Nothing.
So
one time, I know she said one time he streamed for 24 hours, like slept and everything. He just left it on. People are watching this man sleep.
Yeah.
Well, now he be doing streaming. People come to his house and they just stay there all night. Be like Nicki Minaj came to his house, was twerking and shit, doing dumb shit. Like, Yeah,
when he's
I
by
mean,
himself, what does he do? When he's home by himself and no
talks.
guests are there, what is he doing?
He
Daily
talks.
life? Cooking?
he reviewing videos, reviewing music, giving his opinion,
Oh,
just being a loner, cause until somebody show up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's 4'10".
and then they did that thing where they all went to jail and spent, what was it, 7 days in jail? Is that what it was? A weekend? Was it 7 days?
That shit was fake.
Oh yeah, inside the jail. Yeah.
That was
So what was it?
fake.
It was the studio that they went to? It wasn't it?
Nah,
Nah, it was a scenery. It was a movie. It was a fake scene. There was no real jail. They just made a whole jail scenery and shit, like a movie. They used comedians and all types of stuff.
Oh.
So I'm just saying, man, it looks bad on those rappers because like, you know, we see all this illustrious life of, you know, the cars, you know, the jewelry, the houses and stuff like that, and then they're out there scamming streamers trying to get money back. And then they're so quick to say like, oh yeah, I just dropped 250K on this. I just dropped 500K on this. Look at my pinky ring. There's 20 right here, you know, and then
it's lies, man. What do niggas do the best? They lie. Man. All these niggas is lying, man. They ain't dropping nothing on nothing. They're making a verse up, man, and selling it just like Mr. Fab's doing. They're making up shit, selling verses, man.
He had to throw that in there.
Yeah, he did. How you slide that in there like that? I thought we moved on past that. Oh?
It's called a callback. It's called a callback.
Okay.
That lie, man. I'm sorry. That lie just baffles me to believe that a nigga wrote 100 verses in 10 days and sent them all out, all brand new. He's a rapper from heaven. Oh, thank you, Mr. Fab. I got a new verse for 500. Can he bless me on his birthday? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, man.
All the sarcasm and hatred coming from your side of the laptop.
Yeah, Finesse 2 times. I like Finesse 2 times because at least he kept it real. Nigga is my verse. If I want to sell it 3 times, I'm going to sell it 3 times. And that's exactly what the fuck he did. He sold the same verse for 3 times and got 50,000 apiece. That's what I plan on doing my set. If someone likes my set, I'm going to keep doing my fucking set till somebody sells it. I'm going to sell my set. Matter of fact, I'm going to make my own set on a DVD, and I'm going to sell the same fucking set over and over again.
No. So if you expect me to get in my car and with my petroleum to drive 206 miles to see your ass do some shit that you did 3 weeks in a row, you're mistaken, and I ain't coming.
You going to laugh? Hell yeah. You going to laugh. Alan going to watch it. Alan going to watch it.
You're not giving me recycled material that I drove from Sacramento County to Monterey County to see your ass. And you think you're gonna recycle?
If it's funny,
no.
If it's funny, why not?
No.
Y'all missed it again. Byron just literally just told you he's taking Mr. Fab's idea and taking it and
running with it.
And shit. Yeah, running with it. That's what he literally doing. So he may say, yeah, you may say all that derogatory stuff.
He did all that to come back and say, hey, I'm going to delete it.
I'm going to do that too.
Well, I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm not going to sit here and lie on the internet and tell them to come with some new material. I'm telling you, it's the same fucking material you're going to hear from last week. It's just going to be improvised more. It's going to be a little bit more funnier because now I know what I'm talking about.
No, and you have the audacity to ask me to come and you're doing recycled stuff? Absolutely not. And you know why you bombed it? Because I told your ass
you the first one.
Stay home and get better. And you did it.
You didn't see the first one. You didn't come to the first one. You got it. So it's just like brand new to you because you didn't come to the first one, right?
I saw the recording, so I was there in spirit. I was there. What are you talking about? I was there.
Nah, you wasn't there though. You didn't experience it. So that you get the experience to say, see, that's why I'm saying Alan don't mind. Alan don't mind hearing the same jokes. He's not complaining.
Yes, he does.
No, he don't.
So it's funny because we're talking about recycling lyrics or jokes. So I saw Cat Williams down in Southern California when I lived down there. And so you remember he had a set, or he had like a show on Netflix where he's like, I don't know what's going on here. It's sleety, slanty, or snowy, rainy, whatever. So I saw that live, and then when he did it again, I was like, oh, I've heard that joke before. But there are other things that I didn't hear live that I heard on Netflix. So you have to be able to mix it up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, comics recycle jokes all the time. And they do it when they have a 50 city tour. You're gonna hear the same jokes, and then they
Right.
ad lib, just like Byron said. They ad lib it as they go, but you'll hear some of the same jokes, and then you'll hear some new stuff in different parts of it.
You're right. That's all they do is rekindle. They just rekindle their set. There's some comedians that have been working on the same set for 20 plus years. Same set. Only changed 2 or 3 jokes.
So that's what you're gonna do?
Hell yeah. You goddamn right I am. I'm not gonna sit here and keep making new sets. I'm gonna perfect this damn set.
Al, what we got? We only got a few minutes left.
Yeah. So let's get out of here. But I do want to say one last thing. So everything seems to be new and old. Who knows who? And this nigga's old and young niggas is running shit. I'm gonna explain something to all of you young people out there, especially these young females out here. Krishan Rock got y'all niggas fucked up. So what I want to say is, why would you put someone else's face tattooed on your face?
Al, let me say something to you, my brother. How about giving some words of wisdom instead of asking the question?
Got you. All right, words of wisdom. Hey, you little dumbass niggas, stop putting niggas' face on your face. How about that? Is that wisdom enough?
That is very wisdom.
because growing up, you got clowned for getting a girl's initials tattooed on you or a girl's name tattooed on you, right? Now these women out here putting whole niggas' faces on the side of their face.
I think it has something to do with
niggas
low
is
self-esteem, wanting attention, wanting to be loved. There might be a little bit of daddy issues sprinkled off in there because why would you do that on your face? Not a tramp step on your back or on your breast where you can cover it up with a shirt, or even on the side of your neck, maybe where you can put some makeup on it. On your cheek, definitely some issues going on with it. You're not even right up here, babe, because why did you do that? On your cheek.
Hey, can you cover your ears real fast?
Oh my God.
In that case, you should just tattoo a nigga's nuts on your face.
Are you done?
Right here. Just right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand that during these times, women are going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're driving their own self crazy. They're acting like they don't need love, but then when it gets cold outside, now they need love because it's cold outside. So you don't know the mind state of women nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Men too. Men are going crazy because they don't know if this woman loves them one day, next day she hates them. Next day she's buying him shit. Next day she's fucking up his car. It's just messed up times now. Now, you don't know where everybody's going. So these women are just going to a place where they don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing. They're waking up in the morning
so bad. That's what it is.
They're waking up in the morning on drugs and just deciding to do stuff because it's a free world.
But they want him to love. They want him to like them, to love them. So this is what I'm going to do to show my love for him. I think it is 100% stupid, but that has to be some of their mindset. And then you got these women here breaking men, and if it ain't about money, don't talk to me. Why are you like that? Why are you doing that? And then this is what the singers and the rappers are talking about, taking men's money. You don't got no money, he can't talk to me, and I don't have the time. Why?
Y'all are also forgetting to add in the social media aspect too, like going viral with the shit.
Attention.
Yeah, attention, yeah.
Because I thought Krishan's tattoo on her cheek of that fool was henna. I swear it was fake.
So it don't matter. She already put him on her neck. So I mean,
right. I didn't know why I thought it was fake if she had him already on her 1,000 times. But
I mean, the question is just like you said, cause where is her dad at? Cause
her dad got beat up by Blueface.
Yeah.
On TV.
So that's what makes it worse. He beat up her dad, and then she get tattooed the nigga that beat up her dad. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, dads are useless in 2000.
I run the house now, nigga. Make me something to eat, nigga. I run the house. I'm daddy.
I'm her daddy now.
He told cuz he said, I'm her daddy now, cuz. Like, and he said it like, he said, schoolyard crip, I'm her daddy now, cuz. Like, and that's how she treats it. Like, that's her daddy. You know what I'm saying?
I disown her. Nigga. Don't call me. Nigga, I don't need a card on birthdays, Father's Day. Don't even talk to me if that's the case. I think that's it on the docket. I think we're done.
I think y'all dropped the mic already, Kev. So I'll take us to the bridge, Kev.
All right, and thank you guys once again for listening to Talkin Spit After Hours. We're your hosts, TJ Bay, Kenya Cox, Cypherload, Creflo, and Alan Poe. If you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it. See y'all niggas next week.
Stay away from scamming ass niggas, man. That's the motto for 2024, man. Stay away from the Mr. Fabs of the world and shit. You know.
All right, y'all. Hey.